Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, please get your towels ready. There's going to be a lot of honey slinging that's taking place all over today. Get your umbrellas ready because they're gonna try to get you too. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So as y'all know, let me first of all say this for all these people that may be watching pissed off. Let me say it now. First of all, congratulations to JJ Redick. He had a better campaign than I expected, that some people expected. The Lakers finished the season with the number 3 record. I did not see that happening. Congratulations to JJ Redick. He found a way to make it work. LeBron James, congratulations to him for being able to make it work with Luka Doncic. I certainly didn't expect that to be the case as well. So I'm going to give my congratulations to them because I know there's some people won't say it. I said it. Now, let me say this as well. That don't change a damn thing. I still don't like JJ Redick. And I'm still not a fan of LeBron James. I'm going to give him his props, but I'm still not a fan of JJ Redick because of the crazy stuff he be saying about players and errors of the past. That's why I stand. I'm giving him his credit. My opinions on him have not changed from that position at all, and they won't. So let's get into what's happening. The Lakers surprised a lot of people this season, and they're now the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. And in the first round, they're going to be playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? Which is a matchup that I think a lot of people are picking in the favor of the Lakers. Now, I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe some people have spent more time analyzing these two teams. I haven't. But I guess when I spend some time, I'll then come to a conclusion, although I do think that it will be more competitive than the way people are trying to make it out to be, right? So you have that there. But nevertheless, a lot of people feel like the Lakers are going to do very well. Now, one person that has been going viral weekly for the twerkation that he's been doing is none other than Shannon Sharpe himself. And given the fact that yesterday was the last day of the season, which means that on Monday, which is today, they're going to come on TV to talk about what took place and what's going to happen in the playoffs. They brought on none other than Shannon Sharpe himself to talk about the Lakers, of course. And the question was simply this to the panel. Which of these two teams do you think are going to be a bigger threat in the Western Conference? The Clippers or the Lakers? And folks, let me tell y'all, Shannon Sharpe did not disappoint. You would have thought Luke walked in the building the way he was twerking it up. For those of you who didn't hear what Shannon Sharpe had to say, take a listen to him here.
Jay, which LA teams should the West fear more?
The Lakers. Which team has Luka, LeBron, and AR? And when you look at Luka Doncic, he has the second highest scoring average in postseason in NBA history, right behind a guy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And I know you love him, Stephen A. And you got a guy that's number 3 or 4 in playoff scoring average in GOAT James. So just imagine, let's just say for the sake of argument, and that's what we do occasionally, Stephen A. We argue here on First Take. And what if I were to tell you that your third best player on most nights might be GOAT James? A man that has 42,000 points. A man that's been to 10 NBA finals. I'm telling you, as I sit here before you in the congregation, and I'm letting everybody know that the third best player on a given night might be GOAT James. What you gonna do with that? Y'all know AR got a bag. He's gotten better and better and better every single year. I defy anybody to tell me that he has not. And we know what Luka did. You saw when he went back to Houston. You saw when he went back to Dallas. You saw what he did to the Rockets. And I know, and what you call him had to throw him out that game. We had some for OKC because when they threw him out, we had the lead. I don't care what you thought, Shannon. It was still 7 minutes to go in the ball game. We had the lead in your building. Now, you remember just the night before we dropped them by 27. You remember that, right, Stephen A? So for me, and I know Kawhi's playing well. Congratulations, he seems healthy, he's playing well. James Harden should be an all-NBA selection. But if you asking me, it ain't even close. It ain't even close. Well, let me take that back, guys. Before I turn over you, Stephen A. Marcus, it's close. It's close like LA to San Francisco. They're in the same state, but you ain't really trying to walk, are you? That's what I thought. Go ahead. Look at them.
Go ahead, Eminem.
So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say. Shannon don't disappoint, man. Son does not disappoint when he be coming to talking about the Lakers winning and Lakers in 5 and all of that. And Shannon needs to give some credit to that dude that came up with that. That whole Lakers in 5 thing, obviously Shannon saying it, but it was somebody, a clip that went viral of somebody that put together a bunch of compilations of Shannon Sharpe saying Lakers in 5 when he was on Undisputed. And it went viral. And I think Shannon Sharpe saw it and then started doing it. You need to give that dude some credit. That dude was the one that made that clip go viral. But anyway, what are my thoughts about what Shannon said, apart from the twerking? Do I think the Lakers are a threat to come out of the West? Yes, I do. I think if the Lakers ended up playing the Denver Nuggets in round 1, it would not have surprised me if the Lakers won that series. It would not have surprised me. I think the Lakers are a live threat. I think they can beat teams. And I think they're dangerous. However, I think there are other teams that could be dangerous as well. OKC is one of them. I think Houston is a dangerous team. I think the Clippers are a dangerous team, right? So I don't think the Lakers are the only threat the way he likes to make it seem. Now, that's one thing. The second thing I got to say, and shout out to Ticket TV because he brought it up. A lot of you Laker fans have been twerking it up a lot. Not a lot of you Laker, but a lot of Bron fans been twerking it up in the corner a lot because y'all realize you're going to be playing against the Wolves. Y'all been really, really happy about that, huh? For as confident as you guys try to make yourselves out to be, oh man, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna beat them, we're gonna run down on you. Y'all really happy about that? Y'all, you heard Shannon. Y'all really happy about the path y'all taking to victory this year in the playoffs, right? I noticed that. Y'all really happy about. They were talking about, oh, the Clippers was dodging the Lakers a few years ago. Now all of a sudden, y'all looking mighty, mighty happy. Look, Shannon should show his enthusiasm, but I think sometimes he takes it a little too far with the twerking, and I'm going to tell you why. He twerks so much that sometimes it impairs him from being able to give you a substantive take on things. And I think that's where sometimes it just becomes a little bit too messy. It's like, okay, bro, I get it. You like LeBron, you like that. I get all of that. But can you give us an actually robust analysis about what you're seeing here, right? But he had to twerk it up in this occasion. Look, I think the Lakers are going to be dangerous. I think that the Western Conference is not going to be as straightforward as a lot of people see it. I think a number of teams can come out of the West. I think the Clippers can come out of the West. I think the Lakers could potentially come out the West. Obviously, I think OKC can come out the West. And I think that the Rockets are a real team. The Rockets are a really good team. Now, obviously, offensively, they do struggle, but they do have a very, very good team nonetheless. I think it's going to be a very, very interesting round 1 matchup in the playoffs. But I also want to say this real quick, because usually the Eastern Conference playoffs are usually very, very, very boring. But I do want to quickly say this as an aside. I'm very, very interested about the Eastern Conference this year. I'm going to tell you some series I'm super hyped for. Number 1, I am dumb hype for the Knicks versus Pistons series. I think that's going to be a very, very good series. That's the number 1 series right now I'm looking out for in the Eastern Conference. I think the Bucks Pacers may be interesting, but that Knicks versus Pistons series, I think is going to be must see TV with Isaiah and them guys down there and Jalen Brunson. I think that's going to be must see TV. In the Western Conference, obviously, is going to be interesting every single series. We don't have the 8th and 7th seed locked up yet. If the Golden State Warriors are the 7th seed, they're going to be playing the Rockets. If they're the 8th seed, they're going to be playing the Thunder. You guys get that. So I think it's going to be a very, very interesting playoff run. But in the midst of this, we must never forget that Shannon is always ready to twerk it up for his man, LeBron James. These are my thoughts. Catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.